Hey guys, it's David again, and this is Fate Unbound. And this video is gonna be different than pretty much anything I've ever done before, and that's because this video is essentially a wanted ad in video form. The campground that Ro and I are work camping at right now is called Madison Resort. And there were 3 work camping couples, including us, working here when we started, but unfortunately, one of the couples left on bad terms suddenly, and so we need another couple to come work here. And so in this video, I'm gonna be kind of showing you guys around the campground. I'm going to be giving you sort of details on what our day-to-day tasks are, what you can expect your tasks to be if you come and work here, what the pay is, what the full hookup site you'd be staying in looks like. And then also, if you are not interested in working at this campground in particular, I am gonna give some general information on how we found this work camping spot and give you guys some resources on how you can find work camping jobs anywhere in the country. So yeah, even if you're not interested in working here near Yellowstone National Park in Montana specifically, then if you're interested in work camping in general, then there's still going to be good information in this video, so stick around. So again, where we're work camping right now is called Madison Resort. It's only 10 miles from West Yellowstone in Montana, so super close to the national park, really close to the small town of West Yellowstone. If you need to go into town to get groceries, you want to go out to eat, etc. West Yellowstone has everything you need, and then the nearest bigger town, an actual city, is Bozeman, Montana, which is about an hour and a half away, and Ro is actually driving there right now to go do a big grocery run, because groceries here in West Yellowstone, not the greatest selection, and everything's kind of more expensive, so she's driving to do a big grocery run at Costco. But we're right off of the Madison arm of Hebgen Lake, and so there is a marina. We do boat rentals, and this is a pretty big campground, so there's a lot of work to do, which is why we need to replace the couple that left with 2 more people. There's over 40 full hookup RV sites, and nearly about 40, if 30 to 40, I think, tent camping sites as well when you count our overflow area. There's 3 cabins and 2 cottages as well. And like I said, there's the boat rentals. We do propane fill as well as gasoline fill on boats and much more. And so yeah, there's a lot of work to be done here. And then some basics: the pay is $13 an hour. You can expect to work full time, between 35 to 40 hours a week. And included is also a full hookup site. None of your pay is taken away for that full hookup site. It just comes in addition to the $13 an hour that you get paid for every hour worked. It's got 30 amp hookup, water and sewer on the site, and you can actually kind of see the full hookup site you'd be staying in right over here. It's really close to the other sites that you can see Ro's motorhome, my trailer, and then the other couple's rig right there. We are kind of off on our own. This is like the work campers area, and so it's a lot quieter over here. We're not in the campground with all of the customers, and so yeah, it's really nice. We've got our own little alcove set aside. We're at 6,400 feet elevation here, and so it just starts snowing and gets cold a lot earlier in the year than most of the country. So as far as tasks go, we do sort of have our morning routines. There are some things that need to be done every day, first thing in the morning, such as cleaning out the boats that we rent out, especially if it rains, they get full of water. But we got this little handheld pump that we can pump the water out, and then they just need, any spider webs or, dead flies that have accumulated in them wiped out. They need filled with gasoline. And then after that, I do what's called arrivals and departures. It is just checking every campsite to make sure that they're clean, and by every campsite, I mean the ones that are scheduled to have someone arrive on that day, or they are departing on that day. I will go through those and check to make sure there's no trash around, make sure the breakers inside the electrical boxes are switched to off, and then I will check the fire pits to make sure, you know, there's no trash in those, or if they're full of ash, I'll load those up on a trailer, take them up to our burn pile and dump them. Or actually, I don't just dump them right away. We usually just fill them up with water because they still may have some hot coals in them. But I will fill that up with water with a hose up by the burn pile and then grab another fire pit and bring it down to the campground. But then after that, you don't really know what the day's gonna bring. That's one of the great things about working here, is that every day is pretty different. The owner, her name is Shigeko. She is 87 years old. She is the sweetest lady I've ever worked for. She will let me know if something is broken or if something needs my attention, if there's another task that needs to be done. She's always got a list of things that need done this day. And by the way, I love working for her. She is incredibly sweet and kind. She's always so thankful whenever I finish a task. She never forgets to thank me for it, and it's just really great working for her. It's a really great atmosphere here. And so yeah, those are kind of my tasks, my routine. But other than that, yeah, the guys are usually taking care of anything that is outside in the campground that needs done. Anything with the boats, moving rental trailers around, cleaning the campsites, mending fences, and yeah, anything that's broken or is kind of a dirty job outside, that's what we handle. And then the ladies, their morning routine is totally different. Theirs involves a lot of front desk work, so checking in people that are arriving. Our arrival time is, I believe, 2 p.m. and our departure time is 11 a.m. And so they're checking people out, checking people in, and cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning our rental cabins and cottages, running the laundry. We've got one main bathroom building, and then we also have a trailer bathroom that's out by the tent sites that's just closer to those tent sites so they don't have to walk all the way to the bathroom building. But the guys and the girls, they do sort of share the load. If the office is super busy, if there's a lot of cleaning that needs done, then we will go and help them with that, and then vice versa. They've helped us with some of our jobs as well, and so you're never really pigeonholed into just one thing. You're never going to be only cleaning or only doing this. We really kind of just float around to wherever the work is needed most. Shauna and Alan are the other work camping couple that are here at Madison Arm Resort right now, and this is actually their 5th year in a row coming back here. They're very friendly, very helpful, and they're very knowledgeable of this campground and their jobs, so they're great people to work with. So yeah, if you're looking for a full-time job that is mostly outside, you're really handy, really flexible, you like interacting with people, and you have a lot of different skills that can be utilized around the campground, then yeah, this may be the perfect work camping job for you. Like I said, we're super close to Yellowstone too, and so on your days off, you can head on into the national park and do some exploring. But as far as how we found this work camping job, we used a website called workampingjobs.com, and what's really nice about that website is that you can sort by state. And so if there's a specific state you want to be working in and you want to search for jobs in that state, then you know, it makes it really easy to find what's available. The only problem is that there just aren't a lot of listings on that site. We sort of got lucky, and Madison Arm Resorts uses that website to post their jobs. So we were able to find this place, but we noticed that there's usually only about maybe 4 listings per state, depending on how big the state it is and how popular it is for camping. But we also utilize Facebook. There are various Facebook groups that you can post your own wanted ad, so you can like talk about your own experience, where you want to work, etc. in a post on there, and work camping employers can find you there, or you can also search through all of the posts and see if there's a work camping job in the area you're looking for. The specific Facebook group that we are a part of is just called Work Campers, spelled WORKAMPERS. So Work Campers, all one word. And there are over 155,000 people that are a part of that group, and so there's a lot posted. The only downside is that it's not as easy to search by state or you know, various functions like that to kind of narrow down. I believe you can search in that group specifically for words. So you can, like, you know, if you're looking for a job in California, you know, you can search for California and hope that you're able to find a listing that was posted recently. But there's a lot of activity on that Facebook group. And so if you're going to be work camping in the future, or if you're looking for a work camping job right now, then that's a really good Facebook group to be a part of. Unfortunately, typical job search sites like Indeed or LinkedIn, you're just not really going to be able to find work camping jobs there. But you can find certain like national or state, like national forest or state park postings there. I did find some jobs that the National Forest was searching for, like lookout tower, like fire lookout jobs. They typically post those there, but that's a little different than work camping. To find work camping jobs, it kind of seems like you need to go to specific sites for work camping, or be a part of various social media groups specifically for work camping. And it seems like the average pay is somewhere around $15 an hour. Some places pay more, some places pay less, but just through searching around, what Ro and I found is that the ones that pay higher are usually in less desirable locations. So for instance, here near West Yellowstone, when we were searching, we found some jobs that were paying $15 an hour and one that paid $18 an hour. But those ones were in town, and your campsite that you kept your RV in was kind of just in the parking lot of the hotel or the inn, or, you know, that you were going to be working at. And so you weren't really camping. You were in town in a parking lot. You know, it's going to be noisy because the road's right there. West Yellowstone is super busy. Whereas this place pays $13 an hour, but you get to camp here, you know, we're literally on national forest land. We're pretty deep in the national forest. And so you guys that have been watching for a while know how much Ro and I like, sorry, mosquitoes, know how much we like boondocking. And like, this is about as close to a boondocking thing that we can get to while also work camping. And so for us, it was just worth it to be in like an actual campground than, you know, camping in a parking lot. For, you know, taking less pay was worth it for us to just have a better experience. And we're really glad we did that because, you know, our coworkers are great. Our boss is great. The atmosphere here is really good. Shigeko, the owner of this campground, has owned it since the 70s. And so, yeah, it's coming up on 50 years is how long she has been running this campground. And so she just really loves it, and it's her life. And so it's just very important to her, and she wants everyone to have a good time here. And yeah, we really love the atmosphere. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for any of you out there that were interested in work camping just in general, hopefully those resources I shared with you were helpful, and just the information about this specific work camping job was helpful to you too. But again, my name's David, this is Sweetie, and this is Fate Unbound. If you like this video, then please consider subscribing. It would really help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Sweetie girl, say bye. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, really?